So, with the epic failure of 2K20, it's time to talk about 2K21. And I know a bunch of slurpers out there are going to sit here and say 2K21 is going to be the best game ever. It's going to be on the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox. But guess what? No matter what platform 2K21 eventually ends up on, it's still going to be a broken game. You would think you people will learn to not be persuade, to be convinced that this company cares about you, because this company does not care about you. This company cares about money, and it's corrupted. It's full of people who deceive the people. This company is the reason why the greatness has fallen. This company used to be something great. ESPN 2K5, Terrell Owens on the football, Ben Wallace on the basketball. And if you want to go further back, you can to the old Allen Iverson days. But hey, that's only if you know the real 2K. Anyway, it's sad that they don't take pride and effort into making good games anymore. 2K21 will be the repeated failure for the last past WWE games, starting with 2K15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and this is going to be the 6th entry that they have not learned a goddamn thing. My career mode is a fucking joke. Yes, you got voiceover, something that people been asking for a long time, but guess what? I guess that's something new. New features that they love to persuade and tell the people. The yes men who always go up and beyond for this company, who always get flown out every single year to lie to the people. You see, I'm something like a vigilante. I tell it like it is. I am an anti-hero. I keep it real, I keep it solid, and I keep it official. I don't sugarcoat nothing because the world is already full of liars, fakes, frauds, and people who are deceitful. We don't need those type of people here. 2K21 is going to be another entry to another broken piece of shit game that will remove features and put it in next year's game, and you'll have the same slurpers saying, oh, well, 2K22 is going to be the best game ever, when in reality, there is no best game. Besides the older games, you know, the No Mercies, the SmackDown vs. Raws, you know, stuff like of that nature. Listen, you ain't gotta believe nothing I tell you. The proof is already out there. I am the Hashirama of this goddamn 2K Rant series. If it wasn't for me opening doors, nobody would be speaking on the corruption. Nobody would be speaking about anything because I started this shit. I started it. People steal my hashtag fix WWE 2K20. Don't give me no credit at all. But if you follow my social media links that are in the description, you can see that I basically created fix WWE 2K20. So I'm going to start a new hashtag. Right here, the birth of a new one. Fix WWE 2K21. And you heard it first, before any slurper decide to steal my shit. The facts are the facts. You can't argue with facts. You can't argue with legitness. You can't argue with the fact that these companies does not care about what they put out to the people, because the people are fucking idiots. They have to be led. Just like a prophet has to lead. You know, at the end of the day, ask yourself, is it worth being a sheep to be walking to your own demise? Or would you rather lead and open the fucking doors for the masses to see the corruption? That's all this is about, is corruption. People do not understand when you look at these games. You see corruption. And as long as you keep going in your pockets, giving these fucking shady ass developers your money, it's never going to get better. People get upset when you tell them you got a game for free, or basically someone give you a game for free. These slurpers get mad because they shelled out their money instead of listening. All you have to do is listen. Don't buy this game. This game has been on sale 5 times already. And the results are the same. Nobody is buying this game. You put out Create a Championship, and guess what? It's already broken. It crashes people's games. Understand this, 2K and Visual Concepts and Slurpers. No matter what you try to do, it's already too late. You had 6 tries to improve, and all of those chances you got, you made it worse. When you're thinking you're taking 2 steps forward, you're taking 4 steps back. And I'm going to keep exposing this shit because guess what? Somebody needs to tell the masses of people what's going on. Somebody needs to be the voice of this community. And I've been the voice of this community now for the past 8 years. In the past 8 years, I've done way more in this community than any other person. I create trends. I am a trendsetter. And at the end of the day, you can argue, you can cry, you can say whatever you want over a social media platform network site. It's not going to change the fact that these companies are corrupted, crooked, and evil. It's not going to fix that. 2K21 is going to be another installment of people putting all their hopes and faith in this, when in reality, it's just despair. It's all despair. And you have to learn, when you're dealing with these companies, they don't care about you. They care about your money. Why you think they can release broken games and you people go out there and you buy it like the brain dead slurpers you are? Ask yourself. You're like zombies. You will not question anything that these companies do, because you will sit there and you will feed into it because you're a clown and you are a slurper. But people like me, who's on the next level, we know that these games are not going to be good. It's all about money, DLC, charging you for shit that should be already in the game free of charge. We know good wrestling games. Here comes the pain. Shut your mouth. WWF SmackDown 1 and 2. We know about these good games. WCW. ECW. Even though it wasn't the best ECW game, but at least they tried. WWF Warzone wasn't a good game, but at least they tried. WWF Raw wasn't a good game, but at least they tried. Key word, at least they tried. With this game, with this WWE 2K21, it's going to go with no efforts. They can sit here and improve the graphics. They can build the game from the ground up. But guess what? It's going to be the same outcome. It's still going to be a broken piece of shit no matter how much improvement they do. I can promise you that. It's corruption. And you people fall for it every fucking time because you are a slurper. And you will never wake up. And you will never stop being a slurper because apparently being a slurper is cool. You want to fit in. That's one thing I never wanted to do, is fit in with a bunch of people who don't think for themselves. So you know what? I'm going to continue to expose this company. I'm going to continue to expose the corruption, the evil, the fucked upness of this company. And I don't give a fuck who likes it or not. Just know that what I say is the truth. Just know what I say is 100% facts, and you can't dispute that and you can't argue with that. Understand that. You can cry and whine and moan and bitch all you want, but it's not going to stop the fact that this company is corrupted and shady as hell. Loot boxes in wrestling video games, something that has never been done before. Fucking over consumers. Look at the NBA side. Promoting child gambling. Basically putting it right in your face, and the slurpers still bought the game. Even though they know that it had spinning wheels. Even though it had slot machines. They still bought it anyway. So what does that tell you? 2K know they got a bunch of idiots on both sides of the totem pole. The NBA community is a bunch of frauds as well. Listening to all these stupid ass people. But the OGs of the NBA 2K community, they left. Because guess what? They know the corruption. And if they didn't left, guess what? They sold out. Just like the rest of these sellouts. Understand that the time for a revolution is now. The time to say it's done with is now. Understand, there's corruption. And there's going to be more corruption in 2020. Gaming is on the verge of dying. And I really hate to say that, but gaming is on its way out. These companies, all they care about is making money off idiots, slurpers, especially 2K. But at the end of the day, 2K21 is going to be another broken piece of shit game. You can believe that. And on that note, this has been your boy, Deku Got Keys. Be sure to check out all my social media links in the description below. Leave your comments. Oh, and if you are a slurper and you try to sit here and you're trying to argue with facts, all that's going to happen is I'm going to block you. And you can go cry and whine and do whatever you want because the truth hurts. I loaded up my gun with truth bullets. Matter of fact, it's not even truth bullets. It's Judas bullets. And I'm coming for my spot because I deserve it. Understand that what I say is 100% facts. Understand that the truth will always prevail. And the frauds will always be seen as just that, frauds. And on that note, the gun is loaded. The Judas bullets are ready. It's time to go hunting.